what's been going on in Wakey?
Well, you're not going to believe this. My mother is teaching me how to cook.
Oh.
Yeah! I'll tell you, cooking with Jean. That's what I've been doing.
Cooking with Mother?
I have turned into Fanny. I swear to God. Fanny Craddock. Fanny...
Have you got a Johnny, though?
No, yes. Maybe I should say that. He pops in twice a week, but I've been cooking up a storm in my kitchen. I've been ordering all sorts. I've been on interweb. What do you call it? Internet. And I've been ordering recipes,
Foods.
but not just shopping. You can get everything online now. So I have, and
how's it been
my mother's
going?
my commie chef. Fantastic. I've made beef in brown ale. You'd have liked that. And then I've had chicken in white wine sauce and
why though?
couscous.
Why? What's brought this on?
Well, I've been thinking, you know, I'm nearly 30, and I should... You're nasty, you lot. And I've been thinking, you know, I'm going to have to start learning, and I would like to keep this fella this time. So I know that, you know, through a man's heart is food, isn't
A way
it?
to a man's heart is through his stomach.
That's right. So, and I know, Lynda, you're really good at cooking.
Well, not always.
Is that right? It's through his heart. Through his ribs with...
So has it all been going OK? No cock-ups in the kitchen?
No, I haven't had one of those for a while, actually. Yes. It's good to be back. It's really good to be back. I've missed y'all.
We've missed you too. Bring down a platter next time you come down.
I shall.
OK. And now, modern life as we know it is full of tricky gadgets, complex paperwork and recipes, and statistics. But a nationwide poll has now revealed a list of things that leave us scratching our heads. It's not nits. And amongst the things that we find the most confusing in modern Britain are what women see in Russell Brand, algebra, call centres and the M25.
Oh.
Not necessarily in that order.
M25.
So what baffles us about Britain?
Well, no, I think that's a good one, M25. All those lanes, and it's still a car park.
Yeah.
Don't you love it? Variable speed, nothing.
There is variable speed on it, though, isn't there? That's what's baffling. Why do they do that? Why, when there's 6 lanes, suddenly it's 30 or 40 miles an hour. Suddenly it goes to 3 lanes and it's 60 miles an hour. And my theory is that they just keep changing it to try and catch you out. Because as soon as you see those signs, you see the camera afterwards. And unless you, like, you know, put your foot down on the brake really, really quickly so you don't get done just going through the 60 into the 30...
Which then causes an accident, so they have to shut the M25. So then there's delays for the next 4 days. What can you say?
Love doing.
What is it about motorway cones that go on for miles and miles and miles and nobody's there? You know, that I can't understand. And on the M1 at the minute, there's a whole stretch, and it takes about half an hour to get through, and it says 50 mile an hour the whole way through. And at night, there's nothing there. Why do we have to stick to 50 mile an hour?
I think they're just cornering off their favourite bit of road.
No, it's money.
Yeah, they just want to keep it nice and clean.
It's all about money. And there's, in Muswell Hill, I have to say, there are these new parking signs, and I've got quite good about. I used to get a lot of tickets. And they do this thing now where they change the parking, not 8:30 till 6:30. We'll understand that's perfectly fine. Understand it. It's not a road that's bothering anybody. It's a side road. Now they've made it 9 till 5. Do you know why they've made it 9 till 5? No. But what it means is that people like me think, oh, I've got an hour and a half because it's not 6:30 yet. Park my car and get a ticket. I mean, 9 till 5. What does that mean? You explain to me why in a side road you could... Hello?
Because they want to trick you. It is about... it's about extortion,
exactly.
basically, isn't it? It's about getting money out of you. That's the reason they keep changing the bus lanes. 1 minute it's 24 hours, next minute it's 9 till 4, next minute it's 4 till 5, you know, and you keep straying into them and then you get done.
I think you and I are very call centres, right?
Yes.
How can you believe a call centre? I know you'll have a little shout about this, but the thing that really gets me is when you finally get to speak to a person, they're in another country. And they don't know that it's snowing in Muswell Hill, and I'm very cross and grumpy, and I've just got a parking fine, and they're being rather snooty of one of these women. I said, excuse me, where are you? Where are you sitting at this moment? And she went, I'm in Cape Town. Well, exactly.
Some of the other things that have made the top 50 of this list, one of them is Twitter, because I know you do that. I don't get it at all. I'm not on any of those things.
Don't diss the twit.
I'm not...
That is the best saying I've ever heard. And also, what about algebra? Algebra. Who needs Algebra.
Well, you do need it. It's,
When?
you know, it's a basic form of maths, isn't it?
Yeah, but when do you use it?
Well, you don't really use it, you know, unless you've got a calculator with all the bits on. But you know, that's not the point. It helps your brain become kind of logical and be able to work out problems and things like that. That's why you learn things like that.
What kind of problems, though, would
I
come
think
up
I'll
in
have
life
X minus Y pounds of
Well,
bananas.
not necessarily mathematical problems.
And
It's about
Latin.
thinking logically, isn't it?
What's Latin all about? Why do you have to
Well, I
learn
don't
it?
I like Latin.
Do you?
Well, I find
Latin
it very...
American. Dancing.
Yes. No, I find it very useful when you're learning other languages.
Really?
Yes.
Have you learnt another language?
I have, actually.
Have you?
I've learnt French and English. I understood in the old days when they taught Latin, because it is the basis of most languages, Spanish, French, Italian, you know, but it does help. But equally, there are more important things. I agree with you. One could be learning at school.
Well, do you know what you could be learning at school is apparently in this top 50 list of confusing things, apparently men are more confusing than women. Maybe they should teach that on the curriculum, how to understand
No, I see. I don't
boys.
agree with that. That's a poll.
No,
They've
I
obviously
don't.
asked. No, do you?
I think men are very,
women
very
more
simple.
confusing.
Very simple
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah,
They
I
only
agree.
need 3 things.
Yeah.
Well, they do, don't they?
X minus Y equals...
Equals SEX.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Also, the one thing as well on that poll, what do women find attractive about Russell Brand? I don't get it.
Actually, I do, and I did for a long time. He is.
I get it.
Yeah, you get it,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
It's just
I just
because
don't
he's
get
so. I don't know. He's just so
Naughty.
filthy. And I don't mean in an unclean kind of way. I mean dirty, like haven't had a bath. I just think he would be. Well, yes, I used to fantasise about him, but I don't anymore, obviously, because I got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Time for a quick stopgap. Make sure
Much
you...
filthier.
Fantastic.
I'll make sure you come back.